Alright, what's up everybody? Here's another really helpful video here. Now I've had some people commenting on some of my videos, my full day of eating videos, and if you've watched that, you'll know that I eat extremely healthy through every meal, every day. All of my full day of eating videos, and one of those will be coming soon. I'm eating basically almost 3,000, so once I officially jump it up to 3,000, I'll probably go ahead and make a video, full day of eating there. Y'all see I still eat extremely healthy, everything's extremely healthy food. So what does that mean? It's even extra filling to get in the calories. Now, everybody's gonna need to be eating more or less calories, right, to build muscle, to gain weight, etc. But the guy commented on my video basically saying, how in the world do you eat all them calories? I'm saying somehow he's struggling, and this is just, it's common in the health, fitness, bodybuilding, gym, arena. People saying I eat a ton of food, I eat it all day and I can't gain weight. I eat, I can't gain weight. First off, you need to be tracking your food. So I use my Fitness Pal. As soon as I started tracking my actual calorie intake like that, tracking my protein, started making gains immediately. So do that first off. But point of this video is probably titled here, bulking help to eat more calories, or a tip, very helpful tip to eat more food. What you need to do is eat, if this is something you struggle with now, if you don't have any kind of problems with eating a ton of calories and all, then this video isn't necessarily for you, because then you don't have the problem that I have the tip for to help. But if you do have a problem eating a lot of food, always keep it healthy. Don't just switch to garbage foods just to get in the calories and to be unhealthy. Health is always first on the fitness journey here, regardless if you're trying to build muscle or strength or both. You gotta have the health in place. If that health goes, your muscle, your looks, your aesthetics, and your strength are gonna plummet as well. So the tip is, this is gonna be a quick video. Tip is, eat your biggest meal of the day first, and it's that simple. Right now, like I said, I'm bulking. I eat, it depends. Like today, I'm probably gonna go right at 2,900 because like I'm doing a little deload week here, let my body rest up extra. Been getting little aches and pains here, so I know that's time. Okay, I need it. I haven't been, I just need to let my body recover a little bit more. I've been pushing it a little bit too hard. But days I'm lifting, I'm making sure I'm getting a little bit more calories in, and depending on how extra active I am on top of that, I'm eating even more calories. So it's anywhere between 29 and like, I think the most I've gone is like 29.86 or something like that. I haven't touched 3,000 yet on this bulk. I have in the past. I've been up to 3,500 calories before my last major bulk, my first major bulk. But so just say out of 2,950 calories, my first meal, and I've noticed the bigger I get my first meal, the easier it would make it later in the day. I got it all the way up to, I think, about 1,700 calories around there. And on a normal day, I'm getting up and eating. That's how many calories in my first meal. And majority of my protein will be there as well. I think I was probably getting around 60, 70, and I'm only hitting 140 in a whole day. So I'm pretty much hitting, you figure I'm hitting over half the calories, and I'm hitting at least probably half my protein on that first meal. So now I have two smaller meals, and now I taper it too. Your first meal should be your biggest, second meal the second biggest, third meal the smallest. Now you want to keep at least 20 grams of protein for that last meal though before bed, because of muscle protein synthesis, and 20 grams of protein gives you the maximum spike in muscle protein synthesis, which is the process where your body's actually going in and repairing your muscle fibers and actually growing bigger. So it's been, I don't know if it's actually been studied, but it's kind of common sense that you want to spike that before bed, because you're going 8 hours or however long you're sleeping without getting any protein into your system to spike it again. So you want to spike it before bed, that way it can stay elevated while you're sleeping. So that's basically it for the tip. My first bulk, and see, I'm somebody naturally who can eat little. It's so, I can eat ridiculous amounts of foods and calories, or I can just literally not eat all day. Like literally, I did the 24-hour fast, 1 meal a day thing, and some days I would fast for like 30 hours or more. And the only reason I was eating because I have goals of, I need to eat this many calories, this much protein. That's why I eat. I don't eat off hunger when I'm bulking or cutting. If I'm cutting, I'm super hungry. Well, if I've had all my calories, I'm done. Or, you know, I don't cheat on it. And if I'm bulking and I'm not hungry, but I still need to hit my calories, I'm still eating my calories no matter what, because that's the goal. And I want to hit it because I want to get my goal of building muscle, getting bigger, to my ultimate building a physique of greatness. So don't make an excuse if you really want it. I mean, you're not going to be able to get it unless you just actually, you know, do the thing that it requires to get closer to your goal. So biggest meal first, do a massive meal, hit at least half your protein intake on that first meal, just slam the calories. If I could go 2,000 calories, I may in the future once I keep going up in calories, depending on how high I do get. So get a ton of calories and work with it. I used to eat in the past, like I said, on my first bulk, I would do like a small first meal, small second meal, then eat this huge feast at night. But it was kind of miserable because I'd be up late, staying up extra late, trying to finish my calories, or finishing my calories, not trying, because I think I only fell asleep like once or twice in my life without finishing my calories. Like I would just be slamming food, and it's kind of miserable at that point because I'd be putting it off all day. So I found it's infinitely better, and it actually makes me get in bed earlier, because when it's come time for me to start settling down, okay, my last meal, it's just a quick meal. There's not many things in it. I'm still getting in at least 20 grams of protein, a lot of times more. You know, about 35, 30 or whatever. You know, I split those second proteins up. You know, like I get like 70 and 35 and 35 basically. That gives me my 140, and it's always going to be like at least 140, maybe a little more here and there. But it's so much infinitely easier just having that massive meal. And I found for myself, again, you'll have to tweak it. Maybe you work better with a big middle of the day meal and a smaller breakfast and a smaller. So give this a try. I'm telling you, this will help y'all. It's really helped me. I hope this helps y'all if y'all do have problems eating. I think this is the problem, because this was the problem for me. Huge first meal, and the thing I found, I can almost keep eating. I could add maybe, like I said, up to 2,000, even more. And it's like, for some reason, I don't get as full in the morning. I don't know why. I think it's maybe because I just went 8 hours or however long and I didn't eat, so I can just slam it. And I don't really get super full in the morning. And then, you know, that fuels me for a while to go out and work. And sometimes even when, you know, I just decide to skip that second meal or push things, and I just, you know, decide I need to, you know, I need to keep working right now. I want to get this extra thing done or whatever. And even when I come back to that second meal, it's not, I mean, it's a bigger meal sometimes. So I can do it 2 meals every now and then. But still, that second meal isn't as big. It's only like 1,200 calories or so. But ideally, huge first meal, decent sized second meal. I think I'm like 8,000-9,000 calorie second meal, and then no, that wouldn't be right. But just a middle sized second meal, and then for the last meal there, it's a very small meal again. Still getting in over 20 grams, or I said at least get 20 grams in of your protein. So at least save 20 grams for that last meal. That's it for the video though. I'm telling y'all, this will help like crazy. If you have any problems, like it's miserable doing the opposite way, big meal last, small meals first. But hit y'all's goals, don't make excuses. Appreciate you commenting on the video. It's been a little bit since I've seen that comment. I don't know your name right off, but you're a subscriber, and I really, really appreciate you subscribing and commenting and watching. I hope this video helps you, because like I said, you're the one who, last person who asked about it. So I hope this really helps you. Comment down below if it did, buddy. That's it for the video. I'm going to wrap this up. Stay healthy. I know this will help if you apply it. Let me know how it helps you, or if you find another way that's better for you. Again, because if somebody watches this and it doesn't work for them, they can read the comment, and if you say some other tip, they might get implemented that. Say, hey, this way worked best for me, and then they comment, and somebody else sees it, and you see it, we all try it, and we all just maybe all get better from everybody's input. Anyway, stay healthy. I'm a flakes anyway. It's winter time, so I'm still keeping the outro. Stay healthy. Go make y'all some gains. As always, physical, mental, social, financial gains, spiritual gains, all gains, not just muscle gains. Anyway, and strength gains. Anyway, stay healthy. You can make y'all some gains. Peace out, everybody.
I got 8 fitness designs, 3rd link in bio, and I got more coming as always. If you want custom shirts done as well, I do that as well. You can use code YouTube10 site-wide to get 10% off.